Hello, everyone. Hi. So a little bit about me. I work with kids, which is really interesting. Some of the kids I work with are so precious that just looking at them, I think, wow, maybe motherhood isn't the never-ending hell it very much appears to be. But other kids are deeply, deeply evil. So much so that I'm like, yeah, I want bad things to happen to you. But the other day I was at work and I witnessed something truly magical. I heard a kid, earnestly, genuinely, in his real voice say, "Widowy." I'm serious, he just went, "I'm widowy." And I didn't even hear the rest of what he said, because I was just like, I feel like I just saw a shooting star. Do we have any picky eaters in the house tonight? Any picky eaters? Okay, I'm seeing a few. I'm familiar with your kind. And picky eaters complain a lot about how, getting made fun of and stuff, which I get, that's no fun. But nobody talks about how hard it is to be an eater that's not picky enough. Okay? Right, yes. I like a lot of foods that most people consider gross, and I get flamed for it left and freaking right. Okay? It's crazy, generally speaking, I really like foods that are soft, wet, and are probably gonna make your breath stink, right? Not exclusively, not necessarily all at the same time. They're just general characteristics that I like, right? It's why I love soup. It's why I love foods that are briny. It's why I think mayo is such an important ingredient, okay? Food needs lube too, right? But living my truth is incredibly ostracizing. Do you know how alienating it is to go to a burger place and instead of asking for your fries well done, having to say, "Could you actually make mine a little bit more on the limp side?" Do you know how isolating it felt to be in my class dissecting squids with all the other kids and think, is anybody else hungry as hell right now? Do you know how terrifying it is to walk around in public knowing that if I fart, I could probably put a hole through a brick wall? It's scary being me. It really is. Another fun fact about me, I have kind of a hard time being nice to rich people. And I'm not just talking like mega wealthy, like Elon Musk status. I'm talking anyone who has more money than me. And unfortunately, that's almost everyone. But I'm really good at sussing out when someone is quietly wealthy, I get really suspicious when somebody says that they studied abroad in college, right? Because first of all, I'm pretty sure we call them women now, right? And second of all, that just sounds really fun and I'm jealous, right? Sometimes people will ask me if I ever studied abroad in college, and I'll answer honestly. I'll be like, no, I didn't, it sounded really fun, I just, didn't have enough money or whatever. And the worst thing you could possibly say to that is, oh, me neither, I just got a scholarship. So you're saying I'm poor and a dumbass. Got it. Heard. I don't know if you guys noticed, but today is September 11th, right? Which, of course, huge day in history, huge day. We all know it. It's called, say it with me, the 14-year anniversary of One Direction releasing What Makes It Beautiful. Up top. I heard something else crazy happened 10 years before that, but I was pretty young. I don't really remember. But seriously though, is that not nuts? What were they thinking? I know it's not really their thing, but still, I'm imagining their team sitting around and being like, okay guys, we're approaching the 10-year anniversary of one of the craziest events in modern Western geopolitical history. I think we all know what the world needs right now. You're insecure. All right, thanks everybody. I'm Ashley.